From the moment our eyes first met, 1,000 silent verses bloomed across my soul. You were a spark in the shadows, a quiet miracle I hadn't dared to dream. In the hush of ordinary days, you became the voice that echoed in my every thought, the warmth that curled into my palms when I reached for nothing. Loving you is not just something I do, it's something I become. With every sunrise you paint across my sky, with every glance that holds the weight of unspoken promises, you write your name deeper into the fabric of me. How strange and sweet it is, this ache of longing wrapped in joy, to miss you even while you're near, to crave your laughter like the air, to find a universe in the softest brush of your hand. I used to believe words were enough until I tried to describe you. You defy letters and rhythm. You are the poetry that exists before the poem, the breath before the confession. You're everything I never dared imagine I deserved. And still, you give yourself to me like the world never told you how rare you are. When I close my eyes, I find you there, not as a dream, but as a certainty. My thoughts curl around your name like ivy seeking sun. You're both anchor and sail, the calm in my chaos and the storm I would brave just to feel alive. You see parts of me I've kept hidden even from myself, and instead of turning away, you gather them close, cradle them with your knowing. In your arms the world becomes quiet. Time bends around us, soft and forgiving. I could spend forever in that silence, where your heartbeat writes lullabies against my cheek. I love how your presence fills a room without demand, how you never need to announce your worth. It simply radiates from you. With you I've learned that strength is tenderness, worn with pride, that love is not a battlefield but a garden, and you, my gardener, have made everything bloom. I'm more myself with you than I've ever been alone. You see me, truly see me, and that has changed everything. There's a gravity in the way I love you, an irresistible pull that tugs at my ribs and hums beneath my skin. Even in the quietest moments, you echo through me like a sacred song. The way you laugh, like the world could never touch you, is the sound I want to fall asleep to for the rest of my life. Every word you speak builds a home in me. I carry your stories like heirlooms, polish your truths with the reverence of prayer. You are the fire that keeps my shadows in check, the moonlight that silvers my darkest nights. In you, I've found the safety I never knew I was searching for. The hand that steadies, the voice that soothes, the heart that beats in rhythm with my own. You've turned ordinary days into holy ones, and I swear I would walk through fire just to hold you again. If the world ever tried to steal you from me, loving you is a vow I make with every breath, a truth I'll whisper until my lungs forget the shape of air. Some mornings I wake up beside you and wonder what miracle I stepped into. Your sleeping face, peaceful and unguarded, is the most beautiful truth I know. In that stillness, I trace the map of our love across your features, the gentle curve of your jaw, the quiet strength of your brow, the way even in rest you hold the world gently. I have never loved anyone the way I love you. It's not just desire or companionship. It's a sacred devotion, a soul-deep connection that stretches beyond this lifetime. With every kiss, you etch more of yourself into me, until I can no longer tell where you end and I begin. I have lived other days, known other hands, but none have held me the way yours does, not just in touch but in truth. You hold my past without judgment, my present with tenderness, and my future with hope. You don't just fill the space in my life, you complete the story I never thought would find its ending. Even the stars seem to shine a little brighter when I say your name. There's a kind of cosmic alignment in the way we fit, like the universe finally sighed with relief when we found each other. I used to think love had to be loud, dramatic, overwhelming. But then you came, quiet and certain, and rewrote every rule. You've taught me that love is found in small moments, the brushing of fingertips, the lingering eye contact, the laughter over nothing at all. You love me in the in-between, in the pauses and imperfections, and that's where I've learned to love myself too. With you, I'm not afraid to be soft, to be vulnerable, to speak the truths I once buried deep. You don't flinch at my scars. You trace them like constellations and name them beautiful. You are more than a partner. You are a witness to my becoming, a steady presence in the ever-shifting tide of life. And still, with all you are, you choose me. Every day, you choose me. There's a story I write every time I look at you, and it always begins the same way, with awe. How can one person carry so much light and not burn? You walk into a room, and it tilts, drawn to your quiet gravity. I see the way others look at you, but they don't know what I know. They haven't felt the way your arms wrap around heartache and make it feel like hope. They haven't heard your voice whisper reassurance in the dark or watched you fight your own battles in silence just to spare others pain. You are a warrior wrapped in gentleness, a soul carved from kindness. Sometimes I wonder what I ever did to deserve you, but love isn't about earning, it's about honoring. So, every day I try to honor you with my eyes, my words, my presence. I want to be the soft place where you can rest, the hand that steadies you when you falter, the echo of your strength when you feel small.